All right, so I'm coming out of the gym and I caught my breath. So I've noticed a lot of the YouTube channels that I used to watch have taken a new format. It'll show the guy walking along like this, carrying the camera, and then there'll be a script read, and it sounds like his voice, but it's not. It's like an AI of the guy's voice. And what they do is they put together a bunch of ideas, and the AI processes it into a script, and then they have the clone of their voice read it, and they just walk around like this. And I notice that when I listen to it, I get bored like right away, because it's like they talk in circles and circles and circles and circles. It's like a spirograph, and they move forward, like inch forward, but they talk around and around. And I can hear it right away now as soon as it starts. I can't listen to it. And I guess if a new generation is raised on these AI scripts and all that stuff, I imagine they'll perfect it so that people, the best way to learn from and all that stuff, maybe it'll be a good thing, I don't know. But anyway, with Johnny Deluxe, you get a real human, really walking home from the gym. So I've been thinking about my day today. I'm gonna go back. I'm trying to up my game with the YouTube. I put out about 300 little videos now. Mr. Beast said do 500 videos before you even start worrying about it. Just get used to talking with the camera and just kind of get your voice and get going. I noticed my voice is really nasal. I got to work on that. But I'm kind of getting used to chit-chatting behind the camera and putting it out there, which is, I think, a big part of it. So tomorrow I got a cyber security and internet guy coming over. So what I have I have all the platforms I have all ready to go, like TikTok and Twitter and all these X and all these ones. I set them all up, but I'm waiting for him to come because I've been having, last time I was doing my channel, I stumbled across I live in the building, call it the Aristocratic Towers. I stumbled across some corruption. They collect, if they do a special assessment for the owners, they collect $3 million and they get to spend it. And if they hire their friends or they hire God knows who or what, or that money, like if there's foreign owners in the building and all that stuff, they pretty much have free reign, and there's no checks and balances. So anyway, I stumbled across something, and I immediately started to get threats, physical threats, all kinds of things happening. They're calling the police, wellness checks on me, and then online threats. So I started to document everything and put it all together, and I got the IP addresses and I got the whole thing. And so anyway, I got this guy coming out, and he's gonna secure my internet so that I don't have to worry about them doing that stuff. I don't want to put it all out there and then have them come break in again. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna get into that whole thing. It's a rat's nest of corruption, but anyway, no big deal. Johnny Deluxe can handle it. So the other thing is I've been through some this year, the last year was my 65th year, 66th on the planet. I'll be 66 in October. Was probably one of my most stressful years ever. I put on some weight, got into recovery, don't drink, don't use any mind-altering substances. And every time I've tried to do a fitness program, I've made these unrealistic goals for myself. I'm like, okay, I got to lose 40 pounds. And I got to do that. I do have to lose 40 pounds, but I'm not going to, I need to have a goal that's achievable. So I'm going to make like goals for 2 weeks. Like I got to lose up 1 kilo, or you know what I mean? So I'm going to go home, set a bunch of those. But don't worry, I'm not going to turn this into one of those look at me fitness channels. I'm not going to turn one of those old guys who's always jumping around on the camera, look at me. No, I just want to I want it so I can actually stand in front of the camera and not feel like I'm too old to be really vain walking around trying to look like I'm somebody. But I do want to, when I'm standing on the camera, not look like I just don't give a shit. I'm a complete slob, right? So there's kind of a balance there that I gotta achieve. So the other thing is that in 2009 I moved to Cambodia, and for tax purposes I'm Canadian. I have a residence here. I keep tax residency here and all that stuff. But I spend almost all my spare time, although I have been to university and stuff since then. Again, I went back. Spend most of my time over there. I know a lot of people over there. I've kind of got an adopted family over there, and I got lots of stories, and I've got lots of videos and stuff from over there. So I might start a new playlist about faded glory, like past events. Like my girlfriend found an unexploded landmine in the field, And I got a video of that. I got some really neat videos, so I might put a few of those up. I'm hoping to be able to go back there in the relatively near future. And I just got a few little issues I got to get sorted out. And you know, I intend to keep the thing going, the channel going, and actually do horticulture and reports on the weather and reports on things from wherever I am in the world. So that's kind of going to be my thing. So today I'm going to go home, and I got the other thing I got is I got an Apple Watch that I've had for ages sitting on my counter, which I charged up. And I got one of these things where you can do your measurements, but it's digital. So I'm going to do the proper thing on the health app and all that stuff. But I'm not going to like be publishing it every week, you know, anything like that. Just kind of interesting. So I'm going to try and put something like that together. The other thing is, I'm noticing, like, I've got a lot of energy these days. I get up early, and by about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, I'm bored. And it's like my mind is shutting off, but my body is not tired. And so what I wind up doing, for a while there, I was going to the gym. And that was the best thing ever. But what I've been doing lately is I get a sugar craving, and I've been eating something sweet. So all the weight loss and all the gains I made and all that stuff, I went and ate. I bought a loaf of bread again. I stopped eating bread, and I put it all back on. So that's kind of been counterproductive. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to start making a bunch of rules for myself that I can't keep, but I'm going to make a point of being consistent, and every night between, let's say, 6 and 8 o'clock, at some point there, I'll go to the gym, and I'll only be there for 30 minutes. I don't do huge, long, crazy workouts anymore, or else I can't sleep. And whatever. Yeah, you get the idea. But just go do some cardio, like 12 minutes, and do a little bit of workout and stuff like that. And then if I feel like I've been lazy, or I've had a day where I haven't done much, or it's been non-productive, instead of sitting there and eating sugar and watching like some channel about some depressing subject or something, go to bed. I'll get out and I can work out. And if I really, I work out until I lose the depression or until I feel better. So that's kind of my plan. And as you can see, walking through the West End is a beautiful, beautiful place. There's the ocean down at the end there. I'm walking home. And so yeah, that's about it. I'm going to tell some stories. I'm going to make some videos today. And thank you for watching. And I am Johnny Deluxe, and I am a real human.